Good afternoon everyone. First of all, I'll just show you this. See, where glue doesn't work, screws do. That's not going to come off now. So, just letting you know that, just to start the video. Anyway, it's only not going to take long at all, so we'll, hopefully not going to take long at all. So we'll do the assembly of the lamp. It's a very quick job, or it should be a very quick job. So the first thing we have to do is put one of these nuts on the end for the handle, right? And what I'm going to do is just very briefly hold it in the vise to tighten one up to make it like a bolt. Then they use the same brass nuts, you see. So I'll just give it a bit of a tighten, not too bad, that's it, just so it bottoms out. And then the handle has got, you can see, two cutouts, so it goes on sort of like that, I think. Might have to just spring it a fraction, that's it. That goes on like that, and then I'll put this in from the bottom and see if I can hit the hole. I have done, amazing. And put one of these nuts on like that, and then oh, what haven't I got? Well, it might not spin. It is doing. Right, just gonna have to grab some grips of some sort. These will do. I need to hold the end, isn't it? Got these just to hold the other nut. So because let's have the job done properly, being as how I'm, you know, I might not be able to do a lot these days, but there's no excuse not to do things properly when you can. So I'll tighten that up. So a minute, I'll be doing it. Caught the ratchet. That's it. Right, that's not going to fall off. And as I say, because these are so dangerous, you know, we mustn't take any chances. So that's not going to fall off. What's next? Oh, probably put this on. Yeah. We'll put this on. And it goes, I'm having to think about this. Now, that should screw on. It does. Just got to grab me adjustable spanner, haven't I? Which for some reason I put back. I'll get them plenty tight enough with that small adjustable. I don't want to be over tightened. Now, before you tighten that up though, you need to put this on, and you can't go wrong because it's got a slot on it at the bottom, you see. So that goes on like that, and then you put this bracket on which goes over there like that. So we get this nice brass nut and bolt that I've got and put that on. First, difficult, it's all a bit fiddly this is for me now. With my hands playing up, you know, I've struggled for a long while actually, but never mind, you just have to cope, don't you? You can't do about it. Right, that goes on like that. And then you've got to get the front one in, which goes in there. Like that. If you maybe had my head in the way, I don't know, I've got my hand in the way, but it just screws in like that, you see. Yeah, you can see it. Right, so what we've got to do now is line this up as best we can, right, which is there. Right, so now what I'm going to do is just hold this. We'll give it a bit more of a tighten in a minute, and hold this and see. Magnetic screwdriver, it's picked all the crud off the bench on it. and see if, oh, I've got a spanner here that fits that, so we'll just give that a tighten, just a quick, maybe we won't. Can't get the socket on, it's too close to the thing. I don't think it goes round actually. Let's try it. Here. That's plenty tight enough. And the front one, which you can see this time, tighten that up. There we are. Now we just have to finish tightening this up, like that'll be plenty tight enough. Now it's a very simple job. We've got to get that in, and we've checked it works, so we put that in. Oh no, we don't. Forgotten something very important. I forgot about that. Totally forgot about it. Right, we need some sort of seal for there, because it did have a bit of PTFE tape on it as a seal, and I may have to do the same. So we'll just stop you there for a moment. I was hoping my old tractor gasket would be about the right size and I could cut a piece off, but I can't. So we're going to have to try and do the same as what was done originally, and that is to wrap some of this PTFE tape round a few times. It's at least I've got some, that's the main thing, isn't it? You know, if I wrap that round like that a few times, like that, tight to the edge. Yeah, you can see what I'm doing. I'm looking at the camera, not looking at what I'm doing now, but I don't want too much of it on. But that should be enough. Let's try it and see. See what happens, eh? I think that will be, well, it will be good enough for a seal, but there we are. Very, very fine threads these, by the way. If you're ever doing one yourself, make very, very sure that you don't get it cross-threaded, because if you get it cross-threaded, well, that's the end of it, end of the adventure. You know, you'll ruin it for definite. So now I'm going to carry on tightening this. It doesn't have to be super tight, but I'll carry on tightening it until it goes down and traps that PTFE tape, which should, in theory, make a seal. Right. It's a pity you can't get kits for these, because it would have been nice to have done it a bit better, but that will suffice. Now we've got this goes on, that's got a good seal, you see. I showed you that. So right, if I put that on like that, tighten it up, and if I now tighten that up, it should actually pump up. Yeah, now where's the microphone? Can you hear it, the air coming out? Because it is. So, there you go. Yeah, I'll let the pressure off. Right. Well, it's not raining at the minute, but I don't know. So, we better, I suppose, I better go and see if it works, eh? Well, I'll have to wait for a very slow moving black cloud to go over. Anyway, God, it's taking a while to get prepared. So, we'll have a demo, maybe. Right, this is a maybe. What I'm going to do is, I'm taking this off, like that, and that funnel will just fit in there. And I'm going to about half fill it with paraffin, and I've got going to flip that round so you can see. Well, I've got some really good paraffin, you see. So we don't need a lot, but I want it about half full because it stands more of a chance of working then. Premium paraffin, it says. That should be plenty. I'm going to put it back in here when what I don't put in there in a bit. Right, see if I can pour off some in here steadily. Don't any dirt on here. No, a petrol funnel. Right, I want to see if I can see in here now. I'll put a drop more in. I think that's about, I've got about the right amount. You never fill these more than 3/4 full, by the way. There we are. Yeah, that's about half full. I've got about the right amount. So we'll drop that in there and put that out the way on that jug, and the paraffin out the way. Let's get the flammables out the way before we start, eh? And I'll put the cap on. Right. Now, like I said, I'm not taking any chances with this. Got a rag to wipe any I've spilt, but I haven't, which is good news, I suppose. I'll put that in the other pocket. Now I'm going to warm it up with my gas blow lamp, you see. And you leave that loose. So I'm going to warm it up for a while. I've got a lighter. See if we can get the gas one going. Now, see if that works. That always happens with the gas ones, you know. I'll tell you what, it's burns so clear I can't see a flame, believe it or not. Normally you would fill, it would work now, you don't need a wick. If I filled that chamber there with meths and lit it and let it burn out, it would actually work, without a doubt. So I've got to get this hot, right? That's what I've got to do. So the paraffin will do that. It will vaporise. Trying to turn it on its side in helping. Right, I'll pick that up. Can you see? Yeah, what I'm doing. Come a bit closer. There you are. I'm just trying to heat that up inside, that part, so that when I start it, the paraffin will be vaporised. I'm trying to get the pretty hot in there. That's what I'm doing. All will come into it, eh? The hotter you get it, the more chance of it working. Might be hot enough now, so I'm going to give it a go, but like I said, I'm not taking chances with this. So all I've got to do is I can't do it with that rub on. I've got to tighten that and give it a couple of pumps. Yeah. And see, it's working. There we are. It's working. How about that? We'll let it warm itself up for a moment. It actually works. How about that? Right, I'll just for a moment I'll bring you a bit closer and let you have a look at it working for a moment, because we seem to be safe-ish. There we are. It's you can't see the flame, but there is one. And you can hear it, can't you? It's been blown about a bit. There we are. Anyway, we've not set fire to the wall, and it's working. Not terribly well, to be honest. A little bit intermittent, but it does work. How about that? There we are. Now, I don't think it'll get hot enough to... these get a lot hotter than the other ones. And I just want to see if it will heat up the edge of this plate enough to get it glowing at all. I don't know where the end is. It's funny enough outside, I can't see it very well. Anyway, not a bad test, is it? No, it's not going to do it. It's not going to work. I was hoping that if I could get it red hot, we could do a bit of braising, show you a bit of braising, because I've got some braising wood, you see, but that's not going to happen, I'm afraid. Anyway, we've seen it working. Wind is blowing the flame a bit. There isn't much wind today, but you know, but it is working. How about that? A bit intermittent, isn't it? Can you hear it? Just get a right. Oh. There is a flame, you see. Just to show you, because you can't see the flame, but yeah, it's working. So how about that? It does work. Right, we'll stop it. Let the pressure off. That's it, it's gone out. Right, so anyway, I hope you enjoyed that little experiment we've done, and the whole project. You know, I'll class that as successful. Right, on to the next one, eh?